Samigina, Samihg, the Demon of Necromancy. The meditation began in an abandoned cemetery, its broken gates and crumbling walls reflecting neglect and decay. Samigina appeared in his horse form, a pale and weathered creature, symbolizing his dominion over the restless dead. As I held his mane, we entered the cemetery together, where his presence transformed into a wizard-like figure. Before we go further, if you're drawn to the mysteries of demons, consider subscribing for more insights into their teachings. Dressed in a gown adorned with silver stars, his appearance embodied mystery and ancient wisdom. At his command, 5 figures rose from their graves, disheveled and dirt-covered, their presence unsettling yet intriguing. Samigina's dark grey wings partially enveloped them, offering a blend of protection and containment. He invited me to cross these souls over. Despite his urging, my inner guidance and the subtle voice of Anubis, Egyptian god of the dead, counseled against it. Samigina seemed disappointed, but he accepted my decision and let the figures return to their graves. The lesson shifted as we entered the cemetery's chapel. Dusty and abandoned, it was devoid of the sanctity one might expect. Samigina dismissed my instinctive reverence for the altar, questioning the value of prayers to a mindless and imaginary god. This tension revealed his skepticism towards conventional beliefs, highlighting his preference for direct action over blind faith. When I asked for guidance in working with spirits, he suggested that my earlier refusal to cross over the dead indicated unreadiness. Outside the chapel, the atmosphere grew misty and cold, evoking a scene from a horror film. From the fog emerged a contingent of skeletal Roman centurions, clad in armor and bearing weapons. These were his servants, bound to him, prepared to assist me if I chose to align with him. Samigina demonstrated his ability to raise the dead, summoning individuals from the boggy ground. These were spirits who had died in sin, bound to his domain. He explained that his power lies in communicating with these souls, although this seemed to clash with Anubis's guidance, hinting at complexities I did not yet fully understand. As we exited the cemetery, the gates shut firmly behind us. Samigina, back in his horse form, stood as a symbol of power and transcendence. His intense, black eyes seemed to pierce through me, testing my energy. He then suddenly vanished, his departure as enigmatic as his presence. If this insight into Samigina resonated with you, make sure to like, subscribe, and share. I'll be covering all 72 demons in detail. Samigina's teachings centered on confronting discomfort and exploring the boundaries of spiritual work. His connection to the restless dead emphasized his role as a mediator of knowledge and transformation, particularly for those seeking to understand the unseen and unresolved.